we're have the same feeling, just like we got to stop this. It's just not acceptable.
Hundreds of people gathered in downtown Portland today to speak out against Asian hate. They did so with a candlelight vigil for those killed in the Atlanta shootings. But they hope by coming together, the hate they experience at home will also stop. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Catherine Kissel for KATU News at 11. This vigil at the Portland waterfront was one of many across the country, honoring the 6 Asian Americans who were shot and killed in Atlanta earlier this week. Meanwhile, others from coast to coast rallied to march and chant "Stop Asian Hate." This group in Bellevue, Washington. Even the mayor and police chief attended in support of the Asian community. And from the west to the east coast, this group in Pittsburgh marched through the streets. Their former Grey's Anatomy star Sandra Oh made a passionate speech to the crowd.
And one way to kind of go through and get through our fear is to reach out to our communities. Reach out. Everyone here, I will challenge everyone here. If you see something, will you help me?
Here at home, those who have experienced this kind of violence and racism against the Asian culture say that this is nothing new. It's just gotten worse ever since the pandemic began. KATU's Allison Mechanic was at the vigil tonight. And Allison, what was their main message tonight?
Well, Catherine, the hundreds of people that were here took up this entire area right here at the waterfront in Southwest Portland. They say that they want Portland and the entire country to know that Asian hate happens. They say they've been quiet for too long, but after what happened in Atlanta, they say they can't be quiet any longer.
Such a discrimination is a shame of human civilization.
Usually when people, think about Asian, we're like, we try to be quiet, be gentle, and be nice, and be polite, respect to each other. But when other people, treat us badly, we just got to stand up and speak out.
For too long, the Asian community says they've dealt with racism and hate silently. So today, hundreds gathered to speak out against it.
We want the voice to be heard. Everybody got to stand up for it to protect us, protect American life.
The Candlelight Vigil was organized in the hours following the deadly spa shootings in Atlanta this week. But those at the event say those shootings are only one of the more recent incidents. They say hate and violence towards the Asian community has been on the rise for the last year.
If you're not standing up right now, this could continue happening.
They hope by showing these signs and standing together with other minority groups, the hate against them will stop.
We are contributing members of this state and also of this nation, and we deserve to live without fear.
But those at the vigil say they need to be heard first.
It's been difficult for not just us, not a minority group, but everybody. And, we're all in this together. And then I'm hoping, praying that we will get out of this together.
Now, today's vigil happened along the same time as 20 others in different cities all across the country. They say it was a really difficult matter to coordinate, but that it was worth it. In Southwest Portland, Allison Mechanic, KATU News.
Allison, thank you. Tonight.